You ready?
I am ready.
Let's get to it.
I'll get it.
What's up, man?
What's up? How you doing?
It's Wednesday, and technically it's my Thursday.
That's right. You are starting your Fridays off from the place of employment.
That is correct. Yes.
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 And how's that been going? This is the start of the week, or
This is the third week I've done this.
And how has that been going?
That's been going great.
Great.
Yes, it's fantastic.
Have you been able to try those games that you were going to get? The Segas, the old school Sega.
I did. I was able to restore all of them.
Perfect.
Yep.
Did you see the new limited edition for the PlayStation 5? It looks kind of fire.
The original PlayStation thing.
No, it looks kind of fire, bro.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I look at because here's the thing, they did the week or maybe the same week they announced the PlayStation Pro, which is $700, which is ridiculous. It's oh, it has different specs, and then they showed a side by side a game. I was like, I don't care about that.
No, I mean you can get
that. It looks great on my PS5.
Not only that, just get a TV, get a bigger TV.
Get a 4K TV.
A 4K TV
at this point.
It's
the same difference.
Yeah. I did that actually. I was going to get a higher tech right now. I was like, wait. When I bought a new TV, the TV was $300 cheaper than getting upgrading the gig terabyte thingy. Not for saving, but for how it looks. 4K, and I was like, it looks amazing now. Just get the TV.
So and then I was like, bro, I'm not even touching that, bro. That's ridiculous. Then they dropped the PlayStation Pro where it had the PlayStation original look. So I was like,
hey, it's kind of fire, bro.
I ain't gonna hold you. You might get it.
No, I saw the remote, so I was like, yo.
At the very least, if they got a controller, got a controller for PS5, I'm getting it. They
have it.
I can't tell if it's for the Pro or if it's for the original.
Oh, you mean the gray one?
So when the thing they show, I don't know if that's a PS Pro or if that's just a PS5 period.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You know
I see what you're saying.
if it's just a PS Pro, I'm still yo, bro, that's $700. I
thought
you're gonna cost more.
Well, technically, I thought it was a PS5 because it was only for the anniversary year. This is the year anniversary of the original.
Right, the 30th anniversary of the PlayStation.
Yeah, so I thought it was for, based on what I've read, and we can look it up, but I'm almost certain it's not just for the Pro, it's for the PS5.
So it must be for both. You can get a PS5 Pro PlayStation Edition or a PS5 PlayStation Edition.
Yeah.
And you probably can just get the plates, honestly.
Yeah. Oh, you could get the plates.
To replace them on there.
Yeah.
I just want the controller, I'm gonna be honest.
Gotcha.
The controller itself, it was fire.
That controller was fire.
You know what I'm saying? It's just that old
that's enough
vibe, bro.
Yeah. And then I've been discovering my love for new games too. So.
Have you tried the one game that you said you were gonna try?
Which one? Ghosts or
no, not that one.
God of War.
Not that one. The one, not the game you were talking about last time we talked.
Wukong.
Not that one. I heard that's fired up.
Yeah.
No, the one I was like, ooh, that's kind of sad. I think.
I did not try that. It's a Strange Life.
There we go. Yeah.
I didn't try. For one, you deterred me enough.
My fault.
And that was enough determined. Honestly,
just by saying, I didn't even say it.
I went to YouTube and I was like, this is a cool game if I wanted to pass time. Because I like story mode games like that. I like choice games.
Yeah.
Whatever happens.
And it dictates how the thing is.
Yeah. But it's I've been seeing a lot it doesn't really matter, a lot of choices, it's a lot of sad endings. And I'm like, I'm not trying to be sad.
Well, life is strange.
Life is strange.
It should be about life is sad.
One game I did play, or stop playing, I need to keep playing it. It's called Detroit. You heard of Detroit? It's an old game.
Yeah, I heard it.
I started it, but I stopped.
So I think the people who made Detroit is the same people who made heard of Heavy Rain?
I've heard of Heavy Rain, but I haven't played it.
So same difference. I think it's the same thing where now that game you do have options. Based on who you let die, or if somebody dies, or the choice you make, or if you don't find something, it does dictate the different endings. It's 12 or 13 different endings.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
That's that.
But now I'm keeping it simple.
No, I have not played, but I have played the second game or whatever. But yeah, so that's cool. You should get into your game, man.
Yeah, trying.
So I was at Dollar General today, and two things happened to me. The first thing that happened to me is that a random man came inside the Dollar General, and I was waiting in line. He had gathered his items and got behind me in line, and was he looked at me real quick, walked up to me, and was like, "Hey, if I asked you to join a Rec League, would you play with me?"
What was his?
He wasn't us.
Okay.
He's not like us.
Yeah.
He's not like.
Got it.
And so I said, "Wow, that is really random." And he's like, "I didn't see somebody to be in the paint." And then
he knows nothing about basketball.
And then I said,
"Oh, he knows nothing about basketball."
And I kept talking to the cashier.
Yeah.
And then I left. I was like, I didn't know if he was real serious. I didn't know if he was like serious. Or this was his way of us. This is his way of like, man, you're tall, and you probably play basketball. I wasn't amused, so I left. But before I left, Dante had mentioned that he saw an item in one of the little mini fridges.
Yeah, you brought it up here, and I'm interested.
Yeah, so I brought it, and I was like, I figured we should try it on the show.
Yep.
And what is probably one of the most random combinations that I could think of: Coca-Cola and Oreo collab.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting. Only because it's going to be interesting for a few reasons. One, I don't know the last time I actually drank dark soda, so this is This is my first time drinking dark soda, and maybe it had to be at least a year and a half, 2 years. That's the first thing. Two, Oreos in a drink scares me. Three, it literally says 0 sugar on the label.
0 sugar, no calories. Two of the most sugar-filled items apparently have no sugar for this drink. It just doesn't make sense.
Like I told you, I used to eat, on tough days, I used to eat sleeves of Oreos. Yeah. After basketball practice, so you guys, I was fine. I was burning it off. But still, it was just like sleeves of Oreos with milk and this. Oh gosh, no, I don't want it.
I love a good Oreo. I love Coke. Not that one, but I love Coke.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just would have never guessed this combination.
Before we drink it, never mind, I already know your answer.
Go ahead, say it.
Superior Oreo.
The Superior Oreo? Mm-hmm. I'm just regular double stuff guy. Pause.
Okay, see, I'm more of a vanilla Oreo guy. Oh, God. Yeah, I like vanilla Oreos. I like thin.
I get for people Oreos who don't like chocolate.
That's what it is. I'm not really a big fan of chocolate. So that's probably actually I am. That's a lie.
But that's like
the chocolate, like cookies.
But that's like the best.
I'm not a big fan.
So it's different. Mm-hmm. It's different because like I don't like chocolate ice cream. I'm like I'm cool off that. I'll eat vanilla ice cream. Like I'm a vanilla over chocolate guy. But when it comes to Oreos, like that's like the perfect chocolate cookie. So I think chocolate chip is. I'm gonna be honest. Chocolate chip to me is a basic bitch. Delicious.
Now,
but a basic bitch.
I don't think chocolate chip was a basic bitch. It was a basic bitch, but she came back because if it's done correctly, chocolate chips is elite. Like chocolate chip cookies, you gotta have sea salt on your chocolate chip cookies.
You don't have to have it, but it does. It insinuates the flavor if you do have it.
It's basic without it.
But you can have a good chocolate chip cookie without having the sea salt. I'm not that guy. I will go if I don't see salt on that cookie. I'm gonna dub it up a little bit. Right. I got you.
Yeah.
Interesting. And
I used to just be like chocolate chip cookie above all cookies, even Oreos.
I want people to stop disrespecting oatmeal raisin. That's what I want. I'm tired of oatmeal raisin getting disrespected.
I hate oatmeal raisin.
Oatmeal raisin is a delicious fucking cookie.
It's disgusting.
It's a delicious fucking cookie.
It's only good if it has some sort of icing.
It doesn't need icing. I'm gonna be honest.
I hate
that sweet.
Well, it's also why I have trust issues.
The small little tart you get from the raisin. Oh, delicious.
I hate raisins. Again, that's why
raisins are trash.
I really have trust issues because of oatmeal raisin cookies.
How did you know that it was an oatmeal raisin cookie?
Yeah, I was given a cookie and it was like, oh, this is a chocolate chip cookie.
Let's see that. Well, see that's not.
And I bit into it.
That's their fault. They fucked you over.
Well, when I bit into it, it's something about your brain thinking that you're going to have a chocolate chip cookie, but you have an Oreo. When you bite into a raisin instead of a chocolate chip, you're scarred for life. And that's literally what happened to me. I haven't been able to go back to oatmeal raisin cookies since then. No lie. I like oatmeal cookies, but that's it.
But that's just like what you call it, though. I keep seeing like a picture of people who go to cookouts, and it's like, oh my God, they try to bite into a hot dog and it's a carrot. And I said, let me explain something to you. Let me explain something to you. If I go to a cookout, barbecue, whatever the function it is, and I put ketchup and mustard on what I believe to be a hot dog, and it turns out to be a carrot,
you need that. All
I'm saying is
squat up.
All verticals, airing it out.
Gotta go.
I got to air it out, bro.
We gotta fight.
This is what?
What? Oh, knuckle up. Yo, get up. Everybody get up.
Do I look like Bugs Bunny, bitch?
You need that.
Like, that's nuts.
Nah, you need that.
But no, it's just like a hot dog. Like immediate. Like, immediate.
And don't tell me.
Bro, immediate.
I gotta fight. Anyway, sorry.
All right,
sorry, guys. We do this all the time.
All right, here we go. little ASMR for people. Okay. That was it. All right, let's see. Oh my gosh, I hate when it gets like that. Jesus, what? You know what happened? Like the thing pops off.
Oh yeah,
I hate that.
You gotta keep turning.
Yeah, or you gotta rip it off.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go.
You just do a splash.
All right, there we go. All right, let's do the smell test first.
Ew! I don't like the way this smells.
You have to relax.
Yo,
stop.
You think that smells good?
It smells. You know what it reminds me of? And Dante brought it up. I was like, oh, it might taste like that. It reminds me of like a vanilla Coke. Did you like vanilla Coke?
It does not smell like vanilla. This smells like vanilla Coke to you.
Mm-hmm. Faintly, not much.
Mm-mm. All right, let's. Wait, you asked the question. I did like. I like cherry Coke more like vanilla Coke. If I had to choose between the two.
I can see why you would say that.
Actually, in the best of all three of those, the orange one. The orange one's better.
Oh my god, you are disgusting.
Yeah.
All right, ready? Here we go.
It tastes like Diet Coke. It just tastes like Diet Coke.
So here's the thing, right? So first of all, Diet Coke and Coke Zero are different for sure. Like Diet Coke and the Zeros are a little better than the Diets. I will say that it starts off tasting like vanilla Coke, but then once you let it rest on your tongue for a little bit, you can taste that.
I can taste that now.
Oreo after you first
I can taste it now.
Like chewing an Oreo. That's what it tastes like.
Yeah, I can taste it now.
I would be honest, it's not bad.
Oh,
I would never get this again. It's not bad.
I will say it's completely disgusting. I don't like Diet Coke, so it tastes like Diet Coke. But I do like. There's a weird. The aftertaste of Oreo is that it's interesting. It's not bad. It's just like
hint. It's a hint of that.
Yeah, it's like, oh shit, like there's Oreo there.
Yeah.
It's like. Honestly, I'm gonna tell you what it is. You eat an Oreo cookie and then you drink a soda after. That's
essentially what it is.
That's literally what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's enough.
I would.
I think the initial fake sweetness got me.
Right.
Yeah.
I wonder what this would taste like if it was. It would be a sugar bomb if it was just regular. It might be worse. Though.
But it made it.
I don't think so. I think it would like rot your teeth immediately.
Oh, 100%. No, none of this shit gonna be good for you, but in the sense that it may taste a little better than the diet one. Because all zero sugar diet sodas have that little weird taste. You know what I'm saying?
Some of them are better at hiding it than others.
Yeah. But
I
mean, it's not like.
Listen,
it's disgusting, but it's not terrible.
I'm not gonna call it disgusting. I'm not gonna call it good. I'm gonna say it's okay.
Yeah, it's still stuck on my tongue.
It's okay.
And I'm not a fan of it being stuck there.
Okay, you ready?
Oh Jesus, yeah. Oh yeah, right.
I'm gonna be honest. That was wild.
There you go. If you don't bring attention to it, it doesn't happen.
But that's just what I do. So.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 127 of the Too Tall Boyz podcast. I'm King.
And I'm Stik. And this is not my joke. But I saw it and I thought it was hilarious. So just so we're clear, this is not my joke. But I do find it hilarious. I was on Twitter and someone said, Jesus benefiting from being from nepotism is kind of funny. And then I listen. And then I, from the Chill Button podcast, responded. It was like, well, I mean, everywhere he goes, he's always talking about who his father is. And I said, you know what? Jesus is the first Nepo baby, bro.
Jesus is definitely the first Nepo baby. He is.
I'm gonna call my dad.
Jesus is the first Nepo baby. Is it used to be Adam, but it's not Adam.
Well, Adam was the first man with women problems.
Yeah. That's funny. That Nepo baby thing is funny.
That is hilarious. That was a lot of Oreo in that one.
Yeah.
How was your week, man?
The week has been fine for the most part. It's the last week of the month and for everyone in the world. But it's the last week of the month, like, for my company, in the sense that, like, how busy it is.
This is a busy month, right?
Busy month. It wasn't supposed to be. So our slow month is supposed to be June through the end of September.
Mm-hmm.
we've been getting. I feel like I've been getting into fights for the past few months, like fist fights, like dog out fights.
Yeah.
So it hasn't been that. It's supposed to be relaxing, but either way, it's the last week of the month, so it's busy. Some 12-hour shifts, right, in there, and I'm salary, so I'm not really clocking in and out. It's just I can leave whenever, but I get there early because I have to get work done.
Yeah. So
it's been all about work, and then also, damn, I wasn't. So I've been kind of mentioning that I've been seeing like my family a bit.
Yeah.
And then like seeing like some other friends and like my second family. So there's just been like visiting a lot of family people, but there's been reasons why I've been visiting them, which has taken away a lot of my time, and I think it may even start to rev up a little bit more. Dealing with that stuff, not too bad, but it's more like law or litigation stuff like that. So now that things
you
are,
could have just not said that too. What?
Yeah, it's fine. I didn't get into detail.
Okay.
But yeah, so that pretty much the family stuff is taking my time.
Sure,
More than I would like, but I have a lot of travels coming up, so I have to start bouncing around, FaceTime calls, video chats, things like that. But other than that, good. How was your week?
The week has been fine. Work is we moved to 4 days a week starting next week. So this week they graciously.
Oh, that's right. Damn, that came quick.
Yeah, it did, right? That's what she said.
Yeah.
What's called, and then graciously they allow us to work from home this week, except for one day I gotta go in tomorrow to make sure my desk works and make sure it's set up how it needs to, and everything's working fine. So
because when you come in there, it got to be good.
Yeah. So that way when I come in next week, like, oh, ready to go. They go ahead.
So with your Fridays off, you want to be in the office every day.
Incorrect. You pick a day. You pick the day that you don't want to come in.
But you said it's 4 days a week.
That's correct.
But you're off every Friday. It's 5 days in the work week. So if you're off every Friday, the other 4 you have to be in the office.
Nah. Why would I have to do that? That's a planned vacation day.
What do you mean?
I don't have to make that day up.
Oh, I thought you are required to be.
My day is Monday.
Your
day I work from home is Monday.
And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday you work from the office. But if you're off every Friday.
That is correct.
So it's gonna be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Correct.
See, okay, I thought like your company was like if you're off every Friday, you still have to. You have to do 4 hours. 4 days in the office, no matter what. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, I asked all those questions. I like to think that words mean things. So the first thing I asked was, is it we have to work 4 days in the office, or do we have to work 1 day from home every week? So those are two different things.
Those are two different things.
So, and the way it was presented to me is, technically you need to. Do we have a 4-day in office work week? But I'm not making make the day up if you have a day off or whatever. I like say less.
And I have all the days off.
Yes, say that.
Got it.
So I won't be doing this until January.
Got it.
But by next year I plan on leaving the company anyway.
Can you not say that?
Why do you keep stopping me from saying that? I mean it.
Okay.
I'm not joking.
All right.
And then if for whatever reason they don't listen to my podcast, but if someone was like, yeah, we heard that you plan on leaving the company, is that true? Yeah. If I could, yeah. If I find a better job, absolutely. Sorry, is that like a foreign concept? That's not a foreign concept.
It is a foreign concept.
Which part? That somebody would leave a job for a better job?
No.
Which part?
That someone would just say it to their job.
They ask me in a survey every year. They're like, hey, how likely are you to stay at this job? I put a 1 every time. What? I put a 1 every time.
Got it. Hey, look. Hey, I am... Yeah, okay.
The worst that they can do, and I don't think they understand this, the worst they can do is say, yeah, we're going to let you go because you don't want to be here. Oh, no.
We don't want that.
I can find another job, Pat.
Knock on wood. Knock on wood.
No.
Okay, I understand. All right.
Anyway.
You're crazy. How can you just recap your weekend?
My weekend was great.
Yeah.
I remember I told you that I was going to see the Bebop Bounty Big Bang.
Yeah, it looked cool, though. It looked cool.
Great time, man.
I don't know what I expected it to look like, but I did not expect it to look like that, but they made it look cooler with it like that.
Yeah, so like they had like the big screen in the background or whatever. First of all, I just bought the tickets. I didn't really pick my seats. I just bought the tickets. And so when I bought the tickets, I've only been there. I've never been there in my life. So I went to the lady. I was like, hey, can you help me find my seat or whatever? And she's like, yeah, sure. And then she started walking me down. I was like, are you sure? She's like, yeah. And then like I was really close. Like you could see. I was like, damn,
I saw it in the video
on stage or whatever. So yeah, they come out, dudes dressed up like the main character or whatever, and just they play like the whole soundtrack or whatever, and they sounded great. Like they really, and they had like participating things. Like if you knew the song, they had you play some of the words or whatever. It was fun, man. It was a good thing. And I just go ahead.
I did have a question. So before like there's podiums that were that were lit.
Yeah.
Who were the people behind the podiums? Were those other musicians as well, or they were just like characters?
Oh no, there were other musicians.
Okay,
it was like a 14-piece band.
Got it. Okay, because they were like it looked like a game show at one point.
It does kind of look like that, right?
Yeah. Because they were like behind the podiums, and I was like, oh, maybe there's like trivia during it. Oh, that's even cooler.
Trivia during intermission, which is funny.
Okay.
But yeah, sometimes if some people had like solos, so like sometimes people would leave and like go in the back, and another person would come in because it's just a trumpet or it's just a saxophone, and so like that was good, man.
That sounds
good. And
then
just watching the anime, like kind of the way they did is like they played part of the show, but then like it would just do like the highlights or whatever. Yeah, and it kind of brought people up to speed. Like maybe let's say somebody didn't watch the show, like it kind of gave them like partial of the story, enough where you can follow along. The music is really the best part about it, so it was really dope.
Got it. That's dope.
But it was the importance of like just doing something for yourself. I was saying on the internet that I don't normally do things for myself. I usually just focus on everyone else's happiness. Yeah. Or I don't like doing things for myself or stuff like that. But I did enjoy, taking time for myself and doing something that normally I wouldn't have been like. I'd be like, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't do this or whatever. But I took the time and I had a great time.
That's dope. We've brought it up before episodes ago, about like doing things like for ourselves. We kind of in the same boat with how we friend, and then like, because I think we asked the question and I think I answered before. Like sometimes I'll go to like dinner by myself, which to some people that's like hell no. Like going to dinner by yourself is like, what are you doing? Now granted, I cheat a little bit. I only pick spots where it's dimly lit and I can sit in the corner by myself. But I am still going by myself in a sense. And I don't know why. Just those things are. I go to the movies by myself all the time.
I think that one's just weird.
Yeah.
People try to make that one weird, but sometimes I don't want to be bothered.
I literally go to movies by myself all the time. I don't want to be focused on people. I don't want to get there on time. I like to wait for snacks. So I like to get there early. I like the previews.
Wait for snacks, or you just like getting?
No, I like getting snacks. Sorry, and then I don't mind. I like getting snacks and don't mind waiting in the line for them.
I like doing things on time.
I like being on time. I like the previews. Like it's just there's things I like to do that other people like may not value as much as I do when it comes to the movies. So
depending on who you go with too.
Yeah.
Like no, the movie says it starts at 7:40, but it ain't gonna start till like 7:50. You know who they are. They us.
Yeah. Those are us.
Yeah. Those are us. That's funny. No. But I like you say, like, there's a stigma of doing things by yourself. And like I think that's what I struggle with a lot. It's just that sometimes when I go to places, I feel like I can't really enjoy myself, like if I'm by myself, because I don't want to, not quote unquote weird. Does that make sense?
Yeah. It makes sense, but I think that, and this is not like for you, but like a lot of people have that fear because no matter what they have, it's that anxiety of like that someone is looking at me be by myself.
Yeah.
And some people like have that sort of anxiety. And I tell you, like once you go by yourself, if that person, two things. One, if someone is looking at you being by yourself, you don't know that individual. So for one, fuck them anyway, because all people suck. So no matter what, they suck.
True.
But if they are looking at you though, it's like also that stigma of like I'm gonna enjoy my meal and I'm gonna leave. What are you gonna say? Oh, that loser's eating by himself. You would never say that to me in person.
Right. Yeah.
Once I got, it took me a while. Once I got rid of those anxieties, I was like fine doing shit by myself, going to dinner and stuff by myself, going to drinks by myself. Again, I'm still not perfect in that sense because I do go to dimly lit spaces, like I said. But dog, doing shit for yourself, like as of late, I've been on that selfish shit. So like, you gotta keep doing that shit because it's you're in your own thoughts. You're not really worried about the other person. Are they enjoying their meal? Yeah. Are they enjoying the time? Like,
yeah, it's just me, myself, and I. That's all I got in the end. That's what I found out. There ain't no need to cry.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was cool, man.
Yeah, that's dope. That's
Yeah.
dope.